Hello, my name is Hersh, and welcome to the HERshyt show. Well, a little bit about it. You're gonna laugh, you're gonna cry, you'll probably cuss at me, but that's all right. I just want to bring to you the realization of what's really going on in this world that a lot of people are afraid to speak on. Enjoy. All right. This week on the HERshyt show, we're going to talk about a very complicated but simple conversation. We're going to talk about cheating. We've been stemming up to it, and Lord knows I hate talking about relationships. I know y'all done seen it on many of shows. I really dislike it, but this topic needs to be discussed.
That's true. So, if you suck a dick and you don't fuck, is that cheating?
He just gonna come out with it. Like, okay, so how do you feel about cheating? This motherfucker, I promise. I love Kemall. This Joker is a clown with it, I promise. So what, to you, what would be cheating?
Well, there's many different aspects. I mean, you got emotional cheating. You got what could lead up to a full throttle, you know? I mean, it's like, it's really, and then I want to hear the male perspective.
Yes, because women be like, men, all dogs, and I
respect both sides. I like
for me, it's like, if I don't fuck, I ain't cheat.
Okay. So with you, in past situationships, I ain't even gonna say relationships. Right. So in past situations, have you ever been accused of doing something but you feel like if you ain't going full throttle, then it ain't really cheating?
Well, for me, I ain't never cheat because either we was broke the fuck up when I did it, or I just didn't. You know what I'm saying?
So it's really a situation, not a relation, but she may have felt like it was a relationship and, oh my God, you're cheating.
You know what I'm saying? Your ass say it's over. The best part, like for me, I was like, shit, best way to get over old pussy is new pussy. I'm sorry.
But that's real. I mean, that's what I want to hear. Because so many, this topic is like beating a dead horse. There's so many different perspectives.
That's what I'm saying.
And I'm like you. I'm in agreement with you because there's situations where it starts off with, I just need somebody for that emotional support.
Mm-hmm. Because I'm mad.
And then when it comes down to the emotional support, if you place yourself in that temptation situation, you already know that he's digging you or she's digging you or whatever. You already know. Right. It's common damn sense. Because you feel it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
that's the whole thing.
I'm coming to you for advice.
Right.
I'm coming to you for advice. You know what I'm saying? You're going to tell me, girl, whatever. Well, yours is a different, broader aspect. You're not going to tell me to leave the individual or they're cheating or this and that and third. You're going to look at it in many different forms. That's what you're going to do. You're going to be like, well, fuck him. Like, is he doing X, Y, Z? Like, you need to understand your situation.
I'm not trying to get off because it is that complicated for you. So you can't
Women are more emotional.
Right. Yeah, so you can't come to a doggone, you can't come to a simple dude and ask him something that's deep or even ask him a simple question and you know that you got all this other shit behind it. Your question got paragraph B, A, B, and C.
Yeah. Like how we used to write notes, you had to do the Roman numeral and then there's the point A.
Right, but your question was just a simple question to me. I don't know about all that other shit.
Because people tend to start off their conversation with something they want to hear from somebody else. They don't tell you the background story.
They want you to jump on their side.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you come up to a person and you be like, guess what this motherfucker done did to me? You know what I'm saying? What he did, girl? You know what I'm saying? Now, you tell them what he did, but you ain't giving them the whole
story of what you did.
Yeah, you did.
But at the same time, cheating is very clear cut.
It is.
It is. If you are in a committed relationship, not even a situation, because a situationship is a situation. If we just talking, we just talking. You know, you're playing the field.
Yeah, we don't go together. We don't go together.
When they say check yes or no.
Yeah.
You be my boyfriend.
You know what I'm saying?
I remember those in elementary school.
You ain't my old lady.
Right?
Yeah.
But if it's not, that's where the communication failure comes in at. And a lot of times is people don't have that open, are we together or are we not?
Right.
People don't do that. They assume
Right.
that they together. And then when you see somebody out with somebody else, that don't necessarily mean they fucking that other person or sleeping with that other person or whatever. They playing the field or whatnot, and then it's automatically, you cheating on me.
Cause my whole shit.
We wasn't even together.
We ain't go together. We ain't going together.
But there are different types of cheating.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Because
if I can go to you about a situation
that you can't go to your
that I can't
man about.
go to my man about, guess what? There's something that's off.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to get to that level. That means there's something sparking in between you and another individual. However, I do believe that males and females should still have somebody of the opposite sex to be able to go
with
to.
your friend. Yeah, I totally get
And just to get advice, but you got to be honest. Not the paragraph A, B, C, whatever. You know what I mean?
Right.
You have to be able to have them open communications. And I do believe in friendships outside of the relationship.
Right.
And then some people don't even like that.
That's because there's not an understanding.
Yeah.
Like for me, I'm being dead serious now.
Mm-hmm.
Like for me, there has to be an understanding because with the person that I'm messing with, she gotta know that I'm not getting married no more.
You tell me up front.
I love that.
Dead fucking serious.
Yeah.
I done been there. I done that. Now that don't mean that
we can't be together.
We can't be together.
Yeah.
That don't mean that you are not my only. You are my only one. You do what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, because all I'm telling you is that don't be looking for these goddamn endings.
Yeah.
Don't be looking for that goddamn walking on the beach and the sunset.
But that also
and all
falls
that
in line with people falling in love with the idea of marriage. They think that's where it's supposed to be.
Man, marriage is a goddamn business proposal. That's a contract. You dig what I'm saying? Because you really don't have to say I do to be with a motherfucker for the rest of your life. You don't have to do it.
I agree with that. I can agree with that. Because I was in
very long-term piece of paper.
I was in long-term relationships where you would think that we were married.
Right.
But we weren't.
Right.
You know what I mean? Now, did I want it? Yeah.
Yeah.
And like I said, it goes back to that change of perception. Mm-hmm. Do I really want to stay with this individual for the rest of my life and not actually have that contract?
Right.
Because it falls in line with if something does happen to one or the other, and if it's not in paper,
right,
or in any type of contract, will or otherwise.
No, you see what you just said?
I'm not going to be the one in that damn obituary to say the special friend. I'm not the special friend. You see what I'm saying?
But you see what you just said?
Special friend.
Y'all ain't gonna have me out there.
Special friend.
Because we've been together for 20 years and you up and died and now your kids done came in and took everything and my ass is out in the street. That's where marriage is important at.
No, but paperwork is important. The marriage is not.
That paperwork be coming up missing, boo-boo.
Man.
I done seen it. That paperwork, them children will go in there and snatch that shit out of the safe.
You got to keep your copy.
And your safe deposit box.
What the hell is wrong with you?
You better scan it. You better use the notes on your phone and scan it.
Your goddamn copy, man. What the fuck?
Safe deposit. But it does fall in line with it because when somebody does pass away, and I've seen it happen so many times, when somebody passes away and the kids don't like the girlfriend and the boyfriend or common law marriage or whatever,
I know what
they snatching it.
Because we got buku common law marriage in the other.
Now,
but I think
6 months. As long as the motherfucking letter coming in your shit, if a letter coming to that motherfucking house with your name on it, y'all motherfuckers is married.
But that's the thing. If you don't, say we got together, right? We decided we're gonna buy this house together, but my name didn't go on it, and people, y'all better get that shit right. But it falls in line with if something does happen and their children don't like you, guess what?
That's very common.
You gonna be fighting that shit in court like no tomorrow. Does happen a lot.
I mean that happens because people doggone they run their lives until it's out, and then they didn't take care of this. So now after they pass, all this shit is left flailing in the wind and all that. But hell, even if y'all wasn't married, I've seen a whole bunch of doggone when the lawyer read what's going to who, what's going to who.
The will.
I done seen buku motherfucking money go to people that wasn't married.
You didn't even know them.
Yeah, and
did nobody in the family know them?
Immediate family sitting up there. They sitting up there waiting on that trust fund. Them motherfuckers up there like, so what mine? And that motherfucker go, well, the estate of $200,000 is going to
Ain't gonna try to say my name again. But look, we don't fell all the way off the topic. We're gonna have to come back to that one when it comes down to the importance.
To the cheating part.
Cheating. Right. Because people really get, and it falls in line with insecurities as well. I've literally only had like maybe one dude in my life that'll sit back and watch another dude come and try to talk to me. And be like, well, I mean, that's on her. If she go to him, she go to him. That means she wasn't mine. And I had full respect for that because he wasn't doing the, who the fuck you talking to? But, you know.
That's me all day.
But that's the crazy part.
What?
There's a lot of people, and there's legit cheating out here, and there's people that actually welcome the cheating. Mm-hmm. And I've done been in some situations that, you know, temptation was a motherfucker, but it's like, you got to remember, this person is married or with somebody. Why would you even want to break up a happy home? Even if it's not happy.
Let me tell you something.
Even if it's not happy.
Nobody want somebody that nobody else don't want. Does that make sense? Don't nobody want somebody that nobody else don't want.
I can see that. Because that, you know, when you put, I'm in a relationship on your social medias, and now all of a sudden you got all these PI investigators.
And everybody, you dig what I'm saying?
But you got to put who you are out on Front Street too. There's too many individuals that's extremely flirtatious and don't cut off at the fine line. You know what I mean? They don't put it out there up front. I'm in love with my man. I'm in love with my woman. Blah, 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 blah. And they're welcoming the DM. They want that.
But see, okay, the male perspective of it is, I don't put my significant other or whatever on. Yeah. No, unless we real live like that.
Yeah.
If we real live like that, you see in the pictures we hugged up or whatever. Yeah. But if I'm not, or even if I am, and I just don't want motherfuckers in my shit. Yeah. Because you don't have to put your whole life on social media. How many women you seen put up there? I'm with my boo. It was like, me and babe out here.
3 days later, you got a new boo?
6 months. Niggas ain't shit. Motherfuckers ain't shit. Fuck these motherfuckers. You dig what I'm saying?
I'm with you on that because some people want that trophy individual. They live for the social media. So they want to make everything about their life known.
Well, yeah.
But to me, if it ain't something extremely serious and we ain't building from the trenches up, why am I gonna put you on my page?
Look, I just don't let nobody fuck my happy up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Why would I doggone put my shit out there for scrutiny of motherfuckers that I don't know?
This is another thing though. People don't call out they homeboys or they homegirls that's doing that dumb shit. Yeah. And it's not calling them out on social media, but one-on-one, like, what is you doing? You got a whole good dude at home or a whole good lady at home. Why?
Why you up out here like this?
Yeah. They be laughing and kikiing and blowing his head up or her head up.
Now you got 1,000 motherfucking opinions that don't mean shit that you reading, and now you sitting up here, damn.
You know what somebody taught me a long time ago? The bell.
I don't let nobody fuck my happy up, man.
The bell, the book, and the candle. The bell, the book, and the candle. I had a general, they used to come out and tell us that all the time, and it goes into many different aspects of life. The bell, if you do something and that little ding don't go off in your head, you might be doing the right thing. Right. But if that little bell is going off, like, hold on a minute, you might not be doing the right thing. You might want to take a double stance on that. And it falls in line with character and morals as well, and integrity. But the book is the rules and regulations. I thee wed, you know what I mean, through sickness and health. Right. You know what I mean? Like, this is somebody I'm extremely committed to. You know, I'm only using it for the cheating aspect right now, but it goes in life in general. If it's not a part of the rules, why are you doing it?
So
And then the candle is if I can't sit around with my family or my significant other and tell them exactly how my day went, that means I done probably did something that was a little shady.
You did.
And I shouldn't have been doing it. You know what I mean? But it falls in line with what you want.
You know, man.
9 times out of 10, people that cheat is because there's a missing link.
Missing.
Yeah.
And instead of fixing that link that may be broke or cracked, not even broken, you're expanding
you go somewhere else to fix it.
Yeah.
You know,
they say the grass is greener on the other side.
And it was like, you seen all those women, it was like, he said he was going to leave her.
Yeah.
Like,
I feel for him.
Yeah. Especially in the military.
You dumbass motherfucker.
Especially in the vet too. So
they ain't going nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, man, please.
If she holding down the household, she taking care of the kids, she done supported this individual. And men too. Men go through it too. Men have been cheated on left and right as well.
Man, what did you talk about? So check this out. So now this is gonna sound fucked up, but it's really true. All right. Example. Woman catch her man cheating. Walk up in the room, in the bed, blah, blah, blah. Catch her ass cheating. And this motherfucker sit up there and he's like, baby, it ain't what it look like.
No, what you think? I can explain.
It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
And then,
This is my alter ego.
And then,
it was Patricia.
And then this the trip part. This the trip part. When that motherfucker say, he said, hey, that bitch ain't mean nothing to me. Now,
that's usually the first thing men say.
But in that motherfucking statement, he was actually telling the truth. Now, he went and did the whole outlandish fuck somebody shit. It was like, but he knows that this is his main, this is his wife. Something is missing in that relationship that drove him to this. So when that motherfucker actually says, he was like, that bitch ain't mean nothing to me.
He was being honest. And I will agree with that.
He really doggone stepped out to doggone, but she is not going to be his wife. She doesn't know the intimate feelings of him. Mm-hmm. She don't know how to take care of him. He went out because something. But you're
welcoming chaos because now instead of being, especially if you wasn't,
the trust is gone.
Especially if you wasn't being upfront with that individual that you cheated with.
Right.
They got the jumping jacks for hopes now.
Right. But now if she know.
But the more that you have sex with somebody, that's where that emotional tie comes in at. Yeah. So I mean, at the end of the day, don't cheat, man. Know what you got at the house. If you don't want what's at the house, let it go.
That's why I said, look, don't ever fuck up for show for some more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, indeed.
Like, don't fuck up for show for some more. It's like if you got something for show, and it's like, hell, even, man, what bad bitch wasn't, man, don't trust a big button smile.
Until next time, Kemall, Flea, and Hersh. Check you later.
To log on to youtube.com and subscribe to the HERshyt Show at THERshytShow. Brought to you by 8 Robinsons TV and Yellow Tub Creative.
Subscribe to The HERshyt Show on YouTube and Facebook. Support by purchasing merchandise at www.8robinsons.com.